live, okay? So as you guys are coming in, let me know that you can actually hear me and see me, and we're gonna get right into our topics. It's Friday. I missed y'all. Did you miss me? Because I definitely miss you. I definitely miss you. Oh, they said you made us wait a whole week. Oh, I made y'all wait a whole week. I made y'all wait a whole week. That's okay, but you here now, though. You here now. That's all that matters. So as soon as somebody give me a thumbs up or I can hear you, I see you, nigga. The dark skinned king is here, aka the celebrity doctor, aka Storm Monroe, aka the nigga that y'all love to hate. I'm in the building. In a great damn mood too. Happy Friday. Somebody said I'm on chat yet? I'm on time? Yes, I'm on time. Damn it. All right, first things first, people. We got to talk about Eva Marcel and Michael Sterling, that puppy dog, loose face, saggy face, big eye, droopy eye, light skinned nigga that she married with them dark ass circles around his eyes. I wonder, do he got some black ass gums to match them black ass circles around his eyes? Now, for the longest, and by the way, shout out to, I think it's Chronicle Speaks. They did the video, forgive me. Look at my community tab because I actually shared the video. But now it seems that we got a little bit more insight into why Eva, the motherfucking diva, the same one that didn't want to be with Flo Rida because she said he wanted to go to church all the time, even though Eva, you and your braids, you and your Marley hair, you and your edges, you and your hair that you can't figure out what motherfucking color do you want it to be. Do you want it to be blonde, black, brown? You can't never make up your mind. Eva, aka the one that should have never got them fuck ass motherfucking veneers in your motherfucking face, looking like you can't even close your mouth on all the queen's men. No shade. Now Eva the diva, let me tell you something. If you got all of those veneers and those big ass teeth and that little skinny ass face that you got, if you got that shit to look more mean in your character, then you look like a mean ass bitch. Outside of that, Eva, you low key messed up your face with your veneers, and if ain't nobody else gonna tell you, I'ma tell you. They're too motherfucking big. Go back down there to Columbia, go back down there to Dr. Heavenly, go back down there to whatever back alley dumpster that you got that shit put in your mouth in, and get that shit taken out, shaved down. If they already shaved your real teeth down and got them looking like chiclets on a bad sunny day, on a bad rainy day, then go ahead and just work with what you got, but get them shaved down a little bit. Part of your aura is that you was able to close that mouth, and you ain't been able to close that mouth. You've been spitting on the side of your mouth like 50 Cent for the last year and a half, and if ain't nobody else gonna tell you, baby, I'm gonna tell you. Now, she suddenly filed for divorce on her husband, said irreconcilable differences, and everybody has been trying to figure out what in the hell happened, what went on, what, because we thought this was her knight in shining armor. This is the one that rescued her from Kevin McCall when he was Ike-Turnering her while she was pregnant. And that's not funny. Allegedly, that's just really what happened. This is the one that saved her. This is the one that had little Marley ever since Marley was a baby. I see all y'all niggas online and the nigglets too talking about some, he need to give her baby back. No, bitch. That baby, all she know is him. That's her daddy. He adopted the baby, and if I come in your life and I take your baby as my baby from 8 months old, then guess what, bitch? You can't take that baby. That baby, my baby. Now you ain't got to be with me, but my baby gonna be with me, or the baby ain't gonna be nobody, including the grandmama. The grandmama's the baby. Now, with that said, it's coming out now that Eva, the old school diva's husband, was allegedly an alcoholic, and he got all kinds of DUIs. They say that she has been begging him in that soggy ass face. Now I know why that face is soggy all the time. He's dehydrated. Now I know why Michael Sterling walking around looking like he got 2 black eyes. It ain't from Eva beating his ass. It's from the alcohol pulling all the life outside of his system. It's from the alcohol damaging the liver and the kidneys. So let's keep it real, Eva the diva. It ain't irreconcilable differences. It's that you married a drunk. You married an educated lame that was a drunk. You got a bad taste in men. You went from Lance Gross, who's gross and colorist. Then you went down to Kevin McCall that was trying to throw you down a flight of steps. Then you went for the educated lame with the black ass gums and the black ass circles around his eyes. That's a damn drunk. So you either picking a nigga that's rotted at the brain, rotted at the heart, or rotted at the kidneys and livers. It might be time to look at yourself. You're filing this divorce to make sure you ain't held liable for nobody that he kills. Point blank in the period. Moving right along, we gotta talk about Wendy Williams. A dead lady walking. No shade. No shade. Oh shit! Wait, back up. I forgot about Missy Elliott. Shout out to Missy Elliott. I have no shade for Missy. But guess what, Eva? If you want to get back on top, all you gotta go do is lick Missy's bottom. Hell, you used to licking a little bit, being a lick 'em down lover to get what the fuck you need. Even the diva gonna be alright, because she can always call on Missy. Now, with that being said, we gotta move right along, like I said, to Wendy Williams. Those airbags that she got on her chest, and like I said, she is a dead lady walking. She black as hell in the feet. The legs look like death, and the only thing that seems to have a little life left in her is her shoulders, her neck, and her head. And I mean, because the wig always looked like it came right off of a fucking sewer rat outside of Fifth Avenue. But anyway, that ain't about it. We need to get into talking about Wendy Williams now. Wendy Williams' son that came out and said they ain't letting him get to his mama. Wendy Williams' son then came out and said they made me bring my mama back. They won't let me talk to my mama. They won't let me be around my mama. Now let me ask you something. Is there a motherfucker in the world that can keep you from your mama? These suburban kids is apparently brought up a little bit different because you're going to let my mother come out. Or what I'm going to do is back my truck into this building. I'm going to set this building on fire and then everybody's going to come out or everybody's going to die. So I'm going to need him to get a little oomph in his step. Now, you know what I had heard, Kevin Hunter Jr., is that, you know, they say that your daddy used to run drugs up you and your mammy and your daddy used to run drugs all up and down the East Coast, and they said that they used to have ties to the cartel. So all you gotta do is call Jose, or Jefe, or Gabriel, or Enrique, or Rojo, or Romo, or one of them niggas where you gotta roll your motherfucking son, put a hit out on the niggas that got your mama held hostage, and then let them do it from there. But you ain't heard that from me, because the niggas around her only want her money. They don't want no good for her. They don't want the best for her. They tried to put her over there on Real Housewives of New York. Y'all know Wendy can't barely tell her head from her ass. She don't know what day it is. She don't know where she at. Wendy low-key then became everything that she used to talk about. So all I'm saying is, Kevin Hunter Jr., all you got, you didn't already beat your daddy ass, so you got a little life in you. But all I'm saying is, if they won't let you get to her, if you can't take on all them niggas at once, all you gotta do is call one of them cartel niggas that your mammy and your papa used to run dope up with all up and down the East Coast that everybody's scared to report on and talk about because they really got connections to that life. So go ahead and go in there and call one of them niggas that your mammy and your papa used to run around with and go around and rescue your motherfucking mama. They had that motherfucking head chopped off, staked off, and them bitches to be back in Sinaloa, Mexico by next Wednesday. That's all I'm saying. Or matter of fact, Kevin Hunter Jr., maybe you can call Charlamagne because Charlamagne's friend Wax used to beat up everybody. Remember Wax? Remember on that episode of the Brilliant Idiots on the podcast, the same shit that was on SoundCloud? Remember when Charlamagne the guy talked about the pink fly that he used to put in his girl's drink allegedly? But remember how Wax, you know, he talked about that story that Wax was dancing with a girl in the club aggressively, and he said, you gonna give me some pussy, or I'm gonna punch you in the ribs, and then she gave him some pussy. So call that nigga Wax. So the big old buff nigga that used to hang with Charlamagne the guy. Maybe Charlamagne the guy ain't got Wax around no more because he ain't really what can we say, advertiser friendly. He's not really what can you say, white people friendly, and he'll mess up all kind of opportunities that Charlamagne the guy is trying to get to now. But maybe we need to call a nigga like Wax to rescue your mama. But you don't never stop rescuing your mama. It should be shit you gotta say in the media because that's your mama. You need to go and get your mama. Ain't nobody gonna take care of you like your mama. And to keep it real with you, if she's gonna leave this earth, if she's gonna be dead soon, the only person that need to get that motherfucking money is you, Kevin, because you is the son. Your mama's the baby. That is your mama. Go rescue your mama. Or call one of them niggas that can do something. If you too scared to take all them niggas down at once, so go ahead and get something. Go ahead and get somebody that can do it. There's plenty of niggas that can do it. Allegedly, they say Wax over there on another podcast somewhere. Allegedly. Next, we got to talk about B. Simone. B. Simone, peanut head ass, and that damn eyebrow that never grew. You know, with all the money that B. Simone has made, do you think she can have, pay somebody to finally make that eye? Did that eyebrow ever connect? What happened to that eyebrow? Lord, I hope that no nigga hit her in her eye or cut her above her eye. Now I'm making fun of it. So forgive me. I take back all these jokes if that's the case, Breland, but I don't know what happened, Breland. I'm just saying. Now, B. Simone then went over there to her Instagram, a few days after Miss Jackie O's death, and said, hey, if you want to keep up with me and see, the inside scoop on everything, make sure you're subscribed to my Coast fans. Now, here's the thing. B. Simone has been twerking her brown ass over there on Coast Friends for the longest. B. Simone been had that. Okay? She been had that. But what I'm going to say is it does look a little funny, B. Simone, that you is making sure that the people come over there, making sure in the wake of your friend's death. Now, maybe Miss Jackie O was that type of friend that was like, girl, if I'm going to get your money, however you got to get it. But I do have to tell you, Braylon, There is something about you, Braylon, that has never quite been able to read the room. There is something about you, Braylon, that is never like it's off with you. You know, I used to like some of your Instagram videos back in the day, and I'm not gonna say that you're not entertaining. Your comedy, you're not quite for me. I low key like prefer Just Hilarious over you. No shade, but you're really not for me. And no shade to Miss Pretty V. She over there riding on that big ass nigga called Rick Ross. I was gonna call him a carousel, but he's as big as a wild animal, a wild boar out the zoo. No shade, but you know Miss Pretty V is you know doing a thing. But even Miss Pretty V don't really do it for me. Do you ever watch a comedian or watch somebody that's supposed to be funny, and you can acknowledge that a skit or a scene is supposed to be funny, but yet when they do it, you don't find the comedy in it. Yet you hit the heart, yet you hit the button, but you ain't at all. Do you know what I'm saying? I know y'all know what I mean. You like, this is supposed to be funny, but it's not connecting with me. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what B. Simone gives me. You know, now that I really think about it, because there is something that's off about her. If you told me she like had a mother wound, or she had a messed up childhood or something, or maybe like she was raised by her grandparents, or if she was adopted, for some reason I would totally believe that. But it's something about her that's just off and lacks couth and lacks the ability to read the fucking room. That was not the time to promote your close friends. You don't understand timing, much like comedic timing. That's the problem. That's why y'all better stick to this podcasting with these fake ass relationship gurus and all the niggas saying the same thing about being poly, even though they don't know what poly is. They can't even spell polyamorous. They can barely spell their own names. But you just better off doing that, because apparently being on stage ain't for you. But you working and you booked and you busy and you got so much money and you save so much money not having a car. So I think you could, you know, go with a social media break for a couple months and then come back. It lacked couth, it lacked class. It was just not cute. I'm not saying you cashing in on your friend's death. I'm just saying you lack the ability to understand that now ain't the fucking time. You like that friend that you bring around somebody and you like, look, the bitch got a lazy eye. Whatever you do not bring up her lazy eye. And then you go up and you say, oh, your eye's not that bad. Like, that's you. That's what you give. No shade, no shade, no shade, no shade, no shade. Something that's off about her. It's something that's off about me. But I largely, you know, like raised myself. I wasn't around kids like that. So like that's what it is, bro. Get your peanut head ass back in the office, Braylon. What it is, both me and you kind of suffer from this. We miss developmental, like important developmental steps in our childhood, and so we're a little off with connecting with people. You know, a little autistic-y, as Dr. Umar liked to say. Shit, I wasn't offended. I might go get tested for autism. Shit, it'll give me a reason to get a check, and it'll make me a protected fucking class. No shade to all my autistic fans. All right. Moving right along from there, we got to talk about Justin Combs, the one child that does not look like Diddy, that everybody said, thank God that child don't look like Diddy. Oh, shit. Did I say that? The one child that don't look like Diddy that we still not even really sure if it's it or the other nigga. Y'all heard what Gene Deal said? I'm just saying he don't look nothing like Diddy. Ain't even got the same body type as Diddy. He's the shortest one out of all of them. If you look good, act bad. Now, apparently Justin was on if it looked good, act bad, act bad, act bad. And driving drunk, out here getting all kinds of DUIs, and his mama, Misa Hilton, instead of exposing Diddy for allegedly being with her when she was underage, and instead of talking about all of the alleged abuse that Diddy did to her, how he beat her ass up under a car, had her hiding under a car trying to protect her face as a sewer rat was rolling across her body. If we're not talking about that, I don't want to hear no subliminals, Miss Misa Hilton. No shade. No shade. All facts. So, the simple fact that your damn near 30-year-old son is out here getting DUIs driving drunk, even though they got more money than a little bit, you blaming Diddy. Diddy was somewhere blowing out a back or getting his back blown out. Diddy was somewhere showing us his badly built body in a censored video. Diddy was somewhere with Saucy Santana. Diddy was somewhere Diddying. You can't put that on Diddy. Now, even if Justin is picking up Diddy's habits and he's drinking a little too much, by the way, Justin Combs, you're not going to keep that 8-pack drinking like that. You're going to be big belly built bad in a minute. Get your shit together. But even if the daddy is influencing all this, I know damn well Diddy ain't never told his son to go drive drunk. That's something your son did. And so instead of trying to blame Diddy while he's somewhere diddling, taking somebody on a shopping spree. By the way, speaking of a shopping spree, I ain't even gonna lie. Look, at the end of the day, ladies, I know they say, have some self-esteem and some integrity or some respect, but if a nigga want to cash on you and give you $100,000 and $200,000 a month, like Young Miami is getting, that is her allowance from Diddy, and I ain't no telling what all kinds of shit Diddy is making her do, all what kinds of orgies and nasty freak hole sex that they are involved in, because if a nigga is giving you literally 6 figures a month, you're all 3 holes is open. Whenever we'll be together, I'll be there, and he gonna do whatever he want to do to you, and you can't ask no questions, and you can't say no, and you just gotta be a motherfucking sex slave. At the end of the day, if a nigga's gonna give you allowance and multiple credit cards, when I ran into Young Miami in LA, and we, in and out of the same stores and shit. Yes, I did shop in some of the stores, but y'all be spending all y'all money on these clothes, but they low key be mixing designer and thrift. That's how they be looking good like they do. Anyway, with that being said, she had her credit card that was just her allowance, and then she had her credit card that was for her clothes budget. And I'm just saying, when you have different cards for different parts of your budget, you might want to bust a little something for some change. That's all I'm saying. Some of y'all busting it wide open, you can't even get the nigga to pay your phone bill. And Carisha's out here getting 6 figures a month. Carisha got a whole shopping budget. In addition to that, my sources tell me that not only do she got a shopping budget, she literally shops every day. Like that's a part of her routine. Get fucked and go shop. Damn! If you look good, act bad. If you look good, act bad. If you look good, act bad. That'll make anybody bust a wide open. But anyway, with that being said, Misa, either put a name on it, put a face on it, tell us exactly why you're getting ready to drag and expose Diddy, or keep that shit on the playground. Much like your hair that needs to be toned a little bit, the blonde is a little brassy, no shade. It's a little brassy. The hair gets a little synthetic. What you need to do is tell it all, or don't tell nothing. Because Diddy didn't tell that boy to do that. That's a grown ass man. That's the problem now. You got caught with these kids too much. He damn near 30. You caught him when he got that girl from Bad Girls Club pregnant, and y'all made that girl abort that motherfucking baby. Moving right along, we got to talk about G Herbo. Got to talk about Herbert. Got to talk about Herbert. Now, Herbert has been in a relationship with Taina. Whatever happened to this show? Anyway, G Herbert has been in a relationship with Fabulous's stepdaughter, a.k.a. Emily's main witness. I mean, Emily got an ass beat for the last 20-some years, and Taina was there to pretty much watch and witness it all, which is why she picked a fuck nigga like Herbert. So she done laid on her back and gave Herbert 2 kids. She done laid on her back and dealt with Herbert cheating on her every which way. She done laid on her back and had to deal with all the drama from Ari, or Ari say Taina started, and Taina say Ari started, and Ari said I was ready to throw hands, and Taina said I'm too pretty, bitch. You look like Thomas the Train. It is what it is. But Herbert and Emily's first witness have broken up. Why have they broken up? Not because Herbert got a past of domestic violence. Not because Herbert can't keep it in his pants. Not because Herbert allegedly made outside children. Allegedly. It's looking like because Herbert seen Taina and some white drawers on Instagram. And instead of simply asking her to take the post down, if he was just oh so embarrassed, he decided that he was single. He was single. You know why he was single? Because he's been single the whole time. Herbert, you've been single in every relationship you've been in. Let's keep it real, Herbert. The fun is over. You done put 2 kids in that girl that look just like you. Ain't murder. And she don't want to do all that freako shit no more. She's a mother and she's tired and she want to be in bed by 9:15. She don't want to have sex while you put her head in the sink. She wants to do some missionary and go to bed. And be able to make the kids cereal in the morning. Let's be real, Herbert. You don't want a relationship. You want the fun times. She's boring. That's why you was ready to go. She's gotten boring. Like any relationship. Now, I think y'all going to be right back together because she ain't really ready to let you go. But at the end of the day, you surely did plop her down with 2 kids. Boy, if it's one thing a nigga gonna do it, he won't marry you, he won't be faithful, but he will give you multiple children that he will leave you to raise on your own. Speaking of giving you children to raise on your own, we gotta talk about blueberry and croissant. Blueberry, croissant, and what do we want to call Jaden? Blueberry, croissant. I don't know what I want to call her. I already got jackfruit. That's what jackfruit. What do I want to call her? Jelly. Blueberry, croissant, and jelly. I'm not calling her what y'all call her. Y'all mean I'm not doing her like that. Blueberry, croissant, and jelly. Been going viral all week. Not because they decided to be a family. Not because they decided to let bygones be bygones. No, because Blueberry tried to make croissant jealous by putting and trying to push jelly on us. He getting jelly drunk, he getting a high, he video recording her. She's stumbling all over. She's swollen from all the alcohol. She pissing on herself. Pissy, 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 pissy all day. That's turning him on in the video. He into some nasty shit. Apparently he like girls that smell like pee. And he like dirty cream on the cock. Apparently. All that damn cream that was coming out of croissant in that video when he said that she stank. So what is it? He said croissant don't even bathe like that. So you like girls that smell like piss and don't really bathe. You niggas is horrible. You had her rapping. You tried to do everything to push her on us to make her into another croissant, but there is only one croissant. And the people don't see it for jelly the way that they saw it for croissant. It's not going to work. It's simply not. Here's the truth. Here's the truth. To croissant, who's still taking up for him, and to jelly, that's sticking by him. He has made you both feel like that neither are you are good enough for him. And neither are you are good enough for him because what he wants, neither one of you can actually give him. I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to tell y'all. But you also, I'm gonna be serious for like 30 seconds. You also know what I see when I see blueberry and croissant. I don't know much about jelly, but blueberry and croissant, I see 2 people that are not living in their purpose. Do you understand what I'm saying? Croissant should not be on TV. The girl can barely speak or formulate a sentence. I doubt if she actually can read, and God only knows what she can actually sign her name to. She might have already gave her soul to the devil. Who knows? Blueberry is not a rapper. He can't find the beat, just like he can't find no sense, no self-respect, and no gentleman-like behavior. He can't find the beat, and he can't find another hit. Why? Because he's not a rapper. He's an athlete. He's an ex-gothic kid. Croissant is an athlete. She should be running a ball somewhere. All of that aggression should be put into sports. And they run around here windmilling motherfuckers because they not living in their purpose and they trying to be something that they not. He's trying to be a rapper that can't rap. She's trying to be a TV personality. And Po Baby is just making herself look like a fool. Low key, they baby finna be a damn super athlete, and that's gonna be the best thing that they got going for them. Now that I think about it, boy, the majority of these athletes should have got crackheads from parents, so hopefully it'll work out. God bless. I ain't got nothing to say about the motherfuckers. Moving right along from that real quick, we gotta talk about Brittany Renner running around here with Shaq. Brittany had said that she was turning her life around and that she was done slurring, only to now be running around with Shaq. Do y'all think Shaq is going to put a ring on Brittany Renner's finger, or is this just something to do? Do you think Shaq is going to knock up Brittany Renner as well, or is this just something to do? Do y'all think that Brittany Renner is going to convince Shaq to come onto Basketball Wives to be the storyline? Because Brittany Renner is going to be on the newest season of Basketball Wives. And do you think he's going to do all this for her? Is he at least going to give her a Starbucks or give her a Burger King or give her a little piece of some business advice? Do you think she's going to use this to her advantage, or is she going to be in a car with her legs spread open and the air on and the sunroof up, hollering about she broke in another 12 to 18 months? Which is it going to be? Is he going to hit and quit, or is he going to hit and kind of stick around for a little bit? What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all let me know. They say Shaq kind of slow. Shaq is a big ass kid. He's smart. He ain't slow though, but he's definitely a big ass kid. Moving right along, we got to talk about Amber Rose and Joseline. Amber Rose and Joseline, the fight that apparently we ain't gonna never see. Now, the Amber Rose, by the way, Amber Rose and Joseline. By the way, Joseline, you done fought two women named Amber in the last 2 years. What you got against women named Amber? I'm trying to figure it out. Anyway, the Amber Rose and Joseline fight definitely gives me Jackie Christie and Brooke Bailey from like the season 2 of Basketball Wives. Do you remember that fight? There's only one clip of it, and Brooke wore Jackie's ass out. Because Jackie swore to God that she can whoop everybody's ass. She swore for God she can beat up everybody, but Brooke wore her out. And Jackie said, if y'all air that fight, I'm gonna sue y'all. Don't y'all sue me getting my ass beat. This is what this Joseline and Amber Rose thing is giving me. Because all of a sudden, after using the fight to promote the show, because otherwise, was y'all really gonna go over there and subscribe to BET Plus? Let's keep it real. Well, was y'all really gonna go over and watch the newest season of College Hill? Keep it real. You were not. And so they tricked us, got our however much it costs, $3.99 to go over there, only to not show the fight out of respect for HBCU. First off, don't none one of you niggas at BET respect the HBCU. If you respected the HBCU, then BET would still be black. If you respected a HBCU, you would have had real college students on the campus. Not D-list celebrities. No shade. No shade. No shade. Alright, so let's get to it. Amber and Joseline get into it because they talking about black spaces and black politics. Joseline keep making comments calling Amber white girl, white this, white that, but saying it jokingly, and for whatever reason, it was getting to Amber, right? I'm going to be honest. When people joke about that white girl shit, or ooh girl you light, or ooh you ain't even black for real, it's low-key because people, they wish they had your aesthetic. I'm not saying one aesthetic is better than the other, but let's be honest. If Joseline had a choice, she would be one of them Latinas that would be on Univision. She deal with us niggas because she gotta deal with us because her hair just look like just like my hair on the side. Is we keeping it real? Is we gonna be honest? Joseline Hernandez Avila would be over there living La Vida Loca with the Univision people. If she had lighter skin, straight hair, and blue eyes, green eyes, she would be over there. She would make all Spanish music. Do cha cha in the spit. Get jiggy with it. Get jiggy with it. Get. Bim para ga, bim para ga, bim para ga, bim para ga. She would be over there. Yes, on Telemundo. But she don't fit in over there. They don't want nothing to do with it. So we deal with her. We deal with her. Over here. And so Joseline and Amber is going back and forth. And let's just be honest. When you're dealing with both of them, you're dealing with two people that do not possess the intellectual ability or do not have the intellectual knowledge, statistical wise, to understand the difference between race, ethnicity, nationality, and culture. They don't even understand. So they're using all the words wrong back and forth. And just like a stupid person, whenever they feel like they being stupid, whenever they feel like you're not agreeing with what they saying, it gets a little rah-rah. Let's just keep it real. Joseline, you thought you was going to punk Amber the same way you punked Parker out of that room. But Amber was not the one, and she matched her energy. They made Joseline leave because even though Amber was the physical aggressor, Joseline was definitely the verbal aggressor. Because what did Joseline say? Well, I'm going to say what I want to say. And if you don't like it, then you can check me then. But ain't nobody going to check you. Ain't nobody going to check. So you got checked. You got checked. Now, was Joseline necessarily lying? No, not all the way. But at the end of the day, you gotta let people disagree with you. Joseline was just like, no, that's what it is. I'm gonna call you whatever, and you gonna take it. No, bitch, it don't work like that. You can't walk around saying whatever you want to say to everybody. Some people gonna match your energy. I told y'all, people know who to try and when to try them. And guess what? For every bully, there's an even bigger bully. For every bully, there's a bigger bully. Do I need to call Jessica Don? I don't think she would have gave Jessica Don that same smoke. I think she would have threw her purse and threw some money and walked the fuck away. I'm just saying. Who won? Who didn't? I don't know. I don't think it was no wash. I think they both gave each other that work, if I'm going to be completely honest. I think they both gave each other that work. That first hit that Amber threw definitely connected dead in Joseline's forehead. Joseline caught strong as a motherfucker, and I do believe that she took Amber's head and either smashed that shit into the floor or smashed the shit in the glass. I do believe that. I do believe that once the fight got broken up, Joseline was on top of Amber. That's what I believe. Amber, I believe, got better hands slightly. Joseline is strong as fuck. And when Joseline grabs you, she don't let your ass go. That is what I believe. That's what I believe. She bullied Parker, and she thought she was going to bully Amber the same way. But you can't negotiate with no terrorists. And it ain't even about if Amber won. Even if Amber got her ass whooped, she still stood up to a bully. That's what the fuck you gotta do. Otherwise, they gonna keep fucking with you. You can't beg a bully to stop bullying. Now, moving along from there, we gotta talk about Zion Williamson's big fat ass. Now, Zion. Wait, let me fix these comments. Zion, who's supposed to be somewhere on a basketball court, is around here fucking screwing prawn stars. And then got one pregnant and got the damn near semi-retired prawn stars fighting over him on Twitter. First off, Zion, you a wild fool to be just nutting and just nutting everybody. Just no regards for your life, no regards for your future, no regards for your legacy. You just don't give a damn. They say he worth $200 million. Do he got a contract that's $200 million, or do he got $200 million in the bank? Because if it ain't been paid to him yet, all that is just potential. And potential is just a goal that you ain't fucking met yet. You ain't got that $200 million yet to be slanging out shit like this. I'm just saying. Now, I read the comments and people said, well, hell, at least they was black. And I'm like, damn, if you got to look for a silver lining and all this shit, at least they was black. But they are black. They are black. But you know what we know what they really are? Oh, he got 40 million already. Oh yeah, you can't tell him shit. Not Zion Williamson from, oh God, I can't even think of what NBA team he played for, but he don't even play. But the people that watch will watch. You just Google it, you'll see. What happened to the days of the old hoes? Back in the day, hoes played their position. Back in the day, hoes knew that they were the side chicks, and didn't expect anything more out of New Orleans Pelicans. Thank you. What happened to the old school side chicks? The new school is catching feelings. New school is around here putting all their business out. Now how are you going to get another basketball player, man? You've already shown that you can't be trusted. If you had held on a little longer and had a little bit more unprotected sex with him around your ovulation day, eventually some nut in your gut would have stuck. Now you put all this shit out about this nigga nutting in you and spitting in your mouth, and you think that this gonna make him look bad? Man, it makes you look bad. And for everybody that's around here talking about they was predatory on him and they saw him out, that's absolute bullshit. He's 22 years old, he a grown ass man, he big as hell, and if his big ass can talk about, oh, I'm gonna move you to New Orleans and you gonna be my little yeah, how much I gotta pay you per month, he's a grown ass man. Ain't nobody predatorializing on nobody. This ain't predator and this ain't prey. This is do something strange for a little piece of change. You got so jealous when the other porn star cashed in with the baby. Instead of staying quiet, he was still gonna pay your bills and keep you on the side. Get you some more out of it, then you get pregnant. Then if you wanna come out and do something, then you do it. Not now. Heidi Fleiss would never. The hoes is truly not the same. You really thought this 22-year-old boy was in love with you? I let you spit in my mouth. Ma'am, you have let niggas nut in your mouth. Spit is where we draw the line. Once you do anal on the camera, we're gonna draw the line at spit? Yeah, okay. That's what you want to do? Okay. That's the game you want to play? Okay. Okay. Yes, because I would have been quiet as a mouse. Got my allowance. And blow the spot up once you finally done with him. Or just use him to get some connections to get somebody else. Now I understand why there are pimps in this world. Because there's a difference between whores and hoes. Let me explain. Marlo Hampton, that's a high-class whore. She know how to get the bag. She knows her place. She not running around here trying to fall in love. She not running around here put them on blast because they stopped calling and they stopped nutting in her. She got a townhouse for her and her mama. That's a high-class whore. Kim Kardashian, whored. She whored. Her mammy whored. Hoes is cheap and don't know what they doing. Hoes mismanage they punani. Hoes need pimps. Hoes need management. I understand why. Hoes just want enough money to get their nails done, their hair done, pay for their little, $5,000 a month penthouse apartment in Buckhead. That's what they want. Do y'all understand the difference? A whore is professional. You can be a retired hoe. Whore. I'm sure you can be a retired whore. But most likely most of them end up broke hoes. That's the difference. I get it now. I understand. It's levels to this shit. I understand. Hoes is employees, whores are independent contractors. I get it. Yep. Yeah, baby. I do. I get it. All right, people, that was our show for tonight. I'm gonna take y'all comments here for about 5 minutes, and then I gotta hit these streets. Well, I gotta take a shower, then I gotta hit these streets. Let me see. So okay. Wait for y'all comments to pull up. Oh, hey Storm, missed you. Thank you so much. Holzman, Azalia Banks. Oh shoot, I forgot about Azalia Banks. Do I really want to get into that? Yes, I do. Okay, my bad. Let's get into it. Azalia Banks, DC YoungFly. Before I get into that, let me say this. DC YoungFly's podcast premiered an episode today where DC YoungFly and the fellas, I don't know the niggas' names, anyway, started to go in on BBLs and plastic surgery bodies and this, that, and the third, even though his baby mama just died while trying to get her body back together. Thank you, Lovely Harris. I appreciate it. Even though his baby mama died trying to get her body back together after having 3 kids for him. Okay? What it showed and what it proved, once again, no call-in show tonight. Tomorrow, though, yes. What it showed and what it proved is that although men a lot of times find you sexually attractive and they like what you can do for them and maybe they can grow to love you, they damn sure don't like you. DC and Carlos, yes. DC and Carlos, just think about the hypocrisy, right? Negroes that literally look like roaches and sea otters who ain't been in the gym since junior high school. Negroes that walk around with C-cup breasts and look like they're 6 months pregnant. Negroes that walk around that got bigger asses and wider hips than you is the first ones to critique your body? I don't understand. Now, people were saying, don't start this narrative and don't say that he talked her into it or he bullied her into wanting to get the surgery. But you have to ask yourself, an intelligent person with any amount of deductive reasoning would ask, do we think maybe he made one too many jokes about her body? Thank you so much for the super chat. Made one too many jokes about her body? And she felt like she had to go get that done? I'm just saying. Because if we're being real, you dating a man that's a public figure. You dating a man that's around the youngest, tightest all the time. That's how you met him. You dating a man who, although he put 3 kids in you and moved you into his home, still has not married you. You don't think she felt like, I want to make sure I keep my spot. I want to keep him home. I'm just saying. Y'all don't think it's possible that maybe he made one too many jokes? They say every joke got a little truth in it. Y'all niggas say, damn, look at your belly. Damn, babe. It must be jammed because jelly don't shake like that. Well, I'm just saying, I'm not saying it happened. I'm just saying we're intelligent and we can put 2 and 2 together. And so I say all that to say, after listening to people talk about women with natural bodies, talk about women with fixed up bodies, they just talk about everybody. If whatever you do it for you. Don't do it to please somebody else. They're going to have something to say, whether you skinny, whether you fat, whether your titties small, your titties big. You can't please others because most motherfuckers ain't even happy with themselves. But I damn sure would never let somebody that look like a sea otter, 6 months pregnant, or a motherfucker that look like a roach ever have me crying and then feeling bad about myself. You can talk about me from head to toe. I know I look better than you. And speaking of I know I look better than you, that's how Azalia Banks should have felt 5 years ago. Azalia Banks came out of the abyss and said that Miss Jackie O's passing was due to her doing witchcraft and putting a spell on DC after he disrespected her. And she was happy. and she was gloating. And although y'all think y'all can cancel her, Azalia Banks is huge overseas. That overseas bag is even bigger than the bag here. With that being said, y'all might not buy her music here. It's not gonna stop a bag overseas. With that being said, she is a high. I don't know if it's I forgot the type of witchcraft she is, but she is a priestess. She is very well protected, and the girl ain't gonna never be broke. I told y'all that. So at the end of the day, I still gonna tread lightly because the girl's magic is very strong, even though I'm protected too. She was wrong for what she said, and no, Jackie's death was not karma for him roasting and dragging you. But what it showed, Azalia Banks got evicted, baby. She didn't want to pay that rent. I promise you. She got a bag overseas, so she fine. What it shows is how much we can really hold on to something. I want to go in on her, but really, honestly, that just showed where her mental state was. The boy called you ugly, and he left it at that on a show that's about roasting. This is the same girl that called people FAG, saying in words. This is a girl that I thought had a thick skin. I'm not understanding why. I'm not understanding how DC got to her. Azalia still over there killing cat. Of course, sacrifice. Well, really more of the chickens. And she burns all the stuff that she burns in that closet. That's why it was black. She was dead ass wrong for that. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There are some people on this planet that are just lost souls. Azalia doesn't care. Azalia checked out a long time ago. She don't give a fuck. She ain't got no heart. She ain't got no conscience. She's just here. If you want to call her a demon, call her a demon. She's some form of an entity. Not quite a demon, but not quite of the third dimension. Are you catching my drift? Because she has a complex about her complexion. Listen. She's in this world, but she ain't really of this world. Do you get my drift? But no. That didn't kill that lady. Low self-esteem killed that lady. Vanity killed that lady. You didn't kill that lady, Azalia. I know y'all tired of hearing about little girl's death, and I just know y'all tired of hearing about it, but never would I be okay with saying no shit like that. All right, so now let me take y'all comments for a few more minutes, then we're gonna get off here. Oh man. Let's see. What else is on your mind? You're the best person to discuss Azalia Banks. Yeah. That just showed me that she was holding on to that for all those years. And sis, you gotta let that hurt go. You gotta let that hurt go. Cause that person that forgot what they did or said to you, and you walking around holding that ain't working. Bill Murray and Khalees, I'm not mad at Khalees. I'm not mad at Khalees at all. She stopped dripping milk, and apparently she drips Ensure from those titties. I'm not mad at her. Azalia already knows she's going to hell. Exactly. Let's see. Yeah, how does one hold that energy in for that long? Listen. In my family, I come from professional grudge holders, baby. I done seen folks go at it over 30-year grudges. So I'm just saying, like, I know people that can hold grudges. She gotta let that go. We all forgot about it. Yeah, a lot of Geminis are fake though. I don't know. I've really only been around or really know like one or two Geminis in my life. But what I will say is they are masters of communication. Okay? So like, you're not gonna out-talk a Gemini. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, language communication is their, like, it's one of their main strengths. right? Aries are masters of conflict. Aries will start some, listen, they will rip some shit up. It's just that kind of a thing. It's just that kind of a thing. Virgo, they can be grounded. They're an earth sign, so they're grounded. But really, more than anything, Virgos are perfectionists, so it's hard to please them. They say a Virgo can out-talk. Nah, I give that to Gemini, but Virgos definitely are perfect. Like, they're perfectionists. Talk about Chloe. I might say, what did Chloe do? Real quick. Let me check the time too. 9:22. Okay. What did Chloe do? Tell me, Sawana, what did Chloe do? I literally ignore Geminis because that's their weakness. I mean, yeah, you got to think about it. If, like I said, they are masters of communication. And so, yeah, if you're not communicating with them, if they're not done with the conversation, yeah, you're going to bug them. What about Cancers? I mean, they're highly emotional. Hard exterior, but just very emotional. Taurus is y'all already know. Taurus is they're fixed. They're like you're not gonna change their mind. Dependable, but not gonna change their mind. Misa, yeah, we talked about Misa earlier. I saw Misa, not calling her Missy. Misa, basically told Diddy F you, and Diddy told her to stay in the light. Now Misa, all I'm gonna say is, baby, I don't want no gold casket picked out for you too. Just if you gonna blast them, and then move on. But she ain't scared of Puff. She been fighting him for years. Okay, what else? Aquarius, yeah. I don't know much about Aquarius. I don't know much about all the signs. I don't know. I just really know a couple. I don't know all of them. My dad, a Gemini, mom, and Aries. Oh, okay. They actually would would keep each other balanced. They get on each other's nerves, though, I can tell you that. Chloe and Tristan still sleeping together. Baby, Chloe and Tristan has never took his penis out of Chloe. For Chloe to act like we believe that they sleep in a bed together but don't do anything is like us believing that the Kardashians are natural. It's like believing that they were born curvy. Remember they told us they were born curvy because they were curvaceous women. Remember when Kylie said she was born with these lips and she got them in puberty? Yeah. We believe it just like we believe that. Scorpios, very sexual. Very sexual. Very sexual. I'm not even gonna drag Chloe like that tonight. I dragged her enough last week. I watched back that read I gave Chloe last week. I was like, I gotta give her a break. Have you talked about Four? Do y'all remember Four from Black Ink Crew? Do y'all remember him? I can't even talk about it. Go to Twitter. That's all I can say. All I can say is go to Twitter. Go to Twitter. For making his money. Damn, I'm trying to work the algorithm. So 4 is on OnlyFans now, right? And 4 he said he's made over $1 million, right? He said he's truly making his money, which I'm not mad at because Black Ink is pretty much done, and what else is he gonna do? I'm just saying, yeah, tattooing, yeah, but once you get used to making certain kind of money, you do what you gotta do. So anyway, his specialty is booty. His specialty is booty hole. If I made that same kind of content, I'd be a millionaire too. Let's put it that way. He gives the girls what the girls want. Oh, he do Tubi movies? Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, he rap a little, but the money is coming from the OnlyFans. It's okay. It is what it is. But yes, he is selling that bunch of cat. I was not ready for that when y'all told me to go to Twitter. I just thought it was just gonna be, just regular prawn. Okay, cool. Y'all know I like prawn. Whatever. I wasn't quite ready for that. You remember that video that Nikki exposed back in the day when he putting the camera up under the bunchy cat? Then just it's that's what it's giving. All the girls he bang out, it's a requirement that they service the bunchy cat, and I think he got pegged. I didn't see that, but I heard about it. The reason why it's going viral now, because he been over there with the Red Bulls doing whatever. Allegedly, he finally got pegged. Allegedly. And so everybody want to know, is he gay? Is he bi? Is he straight? I don't know. I don't know. Him getting pegged doesn't make him gay. He like the Bunch Cat 8. Like he would love Sukiyana, put it that way. Did you see him getting pegged? No. I heard about that. Y'all told me to go to Twitter. I seen the other stuff. It's like, oh. Yeah, the groceries. Yeah, the groceries. The groceries were definitely ate. No crumbs were left behind. Not my thing. It's just not my thing. Everybody telling me I'm missing out on something. Nah, get your, getting 8 is cool. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And there's nothing wrong with it. That's what you like. It's just not. It's not appealing to me personally. Do you see what I'm saying? And maybe I'm just a square, and I'm okay with that. I got my limits. I got my limits, but I just when you make prawn, yes, you do show you doing your thing from the back. You do show back shots and whatever. You gonna see booty cheeks. You gonna see booty cheeks in prawn. It is what it is. But baby, he had that thing tooted up on the balcony, and girl was under there. Girl was under there eating booty. Girl was under there eating all the crumbs and milking him like a cow on the balcony. Baby, he tooted that leg up and she went under there. She enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. And she didn't hesitate. No, some girls like doing that. Okay. But allegedly he finally got pegged on camera. So I mean, he been getting pegged. You can't just get in the peg. Okay. I'm gonna say this and then I'll move on. The Bonchy cat is naturally very tight, right? So like, if you getting pegged, you gotta work your way up to that, is what I thought. Because even when I got that colonic, I was able to get it in the first time. The second time I could not get it in. My shit was that tight. So I'd be like y'all know where I go in my head. In my head, I'd be like, how do women and Negroes get ramrodded up they shit? I'm just saying. Like, how? Y'all keep talking about relax. She kept telling me relax so she could get the tube up there to do the colonic. It was not working. I was thoroughly, and it was crazy because the first time I got it in. the second time it wouldn't work, and then it kind of felt like something was about to pop. I don't know. God bless y'all. They can do it and take it. God bless y'all. I want to continue getting colonics, but I don't see how I'm gonna do it. I don't see how. But anyway, if he got pegged, it wasn't his first time. It just might have been the first time on camera. They say it's definitely a skill. Shit. I ain't that relaxed. Apparently, Storm said, not my hole. No, my shit tight. What do you mean, you don't know? I'm just like, I don't know. What am I gonna do? I want to get colonics, not on a regular basis, but like, you know, a few times a year. And that last time was difficult. It was like, oh my God, what? And then she kept, then she put me on the side because it's supposed to be easier access. And then she was like, well, you know, I need you to tone down your masculinity so I can get in there. Ma'am, I don't know how to tone that down. I don't know what to tell you. Because even she was like, it's so tight. It was like, you gotta relax your masculine energy. What, man, what does that mean? What does that mean? You don't want the prostate massage? I've never had. Did you try with lube? Yes, they put lube on the thing. Yes. I haven't been exploratory myself. It's you know, I play with myself. I play with my sausage. Oh, I don't know what to say. Yo, G-spot's in there. Listen, I don't know nothing about the G-spot. I know when I pull on something and tug on it enough, that something comes out that helps me go to sleep after. That's what I know. That's what I know. And I told her too after that, I said, no, I told her while we were trying to get it in, I said I could never be gay. I could never do this shit. They out there damn mind. People do this shit for fun. They do that shit for pleasure. You out your mind. You out your mind. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That was terrible. I just don't understand. I guess because I didn't know what to expect the first time, because nothing's ever been up my butt. So I guess the first time I didn't know what to expect, so I was able to relax enough. But that second time, baby, it wasn't happening. Listen, I don't want to do a reality show, but when I tell you that I had her cracking up. She had literally my booty cheek spread with one hand, the other hand on the tube, and she put a lot of lube on it, so she's lubing up the tube, got my booty cheek spread. I'm talking shit, and she cracking up laughing. It was a lot. It was a lot. That's why I got my detox tea right here. I got my Keisha K tea in here. I got 2 bags in here too. When I get back, I'm gonna take it. And I don't know. I'll figure it out, but it wasn't happening that night. Okay, let me check the time again. 9:35. Okay. Lube your opening too? Oh, okay. What made you do all of that, Storm? Well, I'm very much into colon health. That's why you gotta be regular. You gotta understand you got 26 feet of intestines in this much area. Like, it's a long story, but when you really start researching, like, people being constipated back there, it's just not cute. I don't like my stomach puffed out. I like my shit flat. Some of y'all don't eat no vegetables in your life, and I don't see how you do it. They usually give you a sedative for a colonoscopy. Yeah, for a colonoscopy, yeah. That was a colonic that I got. They don't drink water either, just nasty. Fiber, yeah, I get my fiber, but I ain't nothing like. Did you talk about Drake nail polish? Oh, they just trying to make nail polish unisex. That's all that is. Try using those Summer's Eve products, but take the scented water out. Oh, okay. All right, well, listen, people. It's it's been fun, people. It's definitely been fun tonight. I figured out when I go live on the phone, I have to put it on the not do not disturb, but take to where a call can't come through. Keep it on the Wi-Fi. We've had a good stream, so this was straight. Follow me everywhere, people. Will be live again tomorrow, and I will catch you all later.